Hey y'all, today we are going to be talking about what is, in my opinion, one of the most overlooked and underrated suburbs in the North Atlanta metro area, and that is Sugar Hill. Now, Sugar Hill is a smaller city that sits to the northeast of Atlanta, up by Lake Lanier. It's got a population of about 25,000 people, so a lot smaller than other more well-known cities like Marietta, Alpharetta, or others. And maybe that's part of the reason that it gets so overlooked. But I'm here to tell you that Sugar Hill might be the hidden gem in the Atlanta metro area, and we're going to dive into a few reasons why. Now, Sugar Hill sits north of Atlanta, up I-85, and sits pretty much where I-85 and I-985 split off. It sits just south of Buford and just north of Suwanee, with the northwest portion of the city touching Lake Lanier. Now, today we're going to be talking about the lifestyle, the housing, the commute, the recreation, and amenities, and much more. So buckle up and let's dive into what it's like living in Sugar Hill. Now, we're going to get right into why families predominantly love Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill is perfect for families who have young kids, even up to teenagers, and are looking to enjoy a quiet, laid-back lifestyle far enough away from the city that you feel like you can raise your kids without the craziness and the hustle and bustle that comes from a larger city, but close enough that you do get to benefit from all the amenities. Everything from the Atlanta airport, which is the busiest airport in the world, to the local sports teams with the Atlanta Hawks, Falcons, Braves, and others. In fact, there are rumors that Atlanta's pushing to get an NHL hockey team that would be situated not too far from the city of Sugar Hill. In addition to that, the city is just great for raising families. There's lots of parks, amenities, and playgrounds for kids and families to benefit from. In addition to that, there are a lot of family-friendly events going on in the city, and the schools here in Gwinnett County are some of the best in the state. Sugar Hill also has that local tight-knit community that a lot of people are looking for in their suburbs. Everything from holiday parades to farmers markets and local concerts, Sugar Hill has it all. So people looking for that quiet, family-friendly suburban lifestyle are going to be able to find it here in Sugar Hill. Now, for families who are looking to move to the area, schooling is one of the most important things. I get it. I've got 3 young kids too who are going through the school system, and I know just how important it is to get them into a school system that you trust to take care of them and handle their education. Now, the Gwinnett County School District that serves here in Sugar Hill is very well rated and highly sought after. In fact, right in the heart of the city, you have schools like Lanier High School and Sugar Hill Elementary School, both of which have good ratings on greatschools.org in addition to all the other schools in the surrounding areas. There are great nearby private schools for families to be able to choose from as well, and the schools here in Gwinnett County do have a strong focus on STEM programs, the arts, and athletics. So there's a good balance, and if you are a family who's looking for a safe option for your school systems, then Sugar Hill is going to be a great place to find that. Also, if you're looking to get more involved, there are very strong PTAs and parent-teacher involvement in the area, so you can take a more hands-on approach in your students' learning in the direction of your school as well. Now, next, we're going to get into the real estate that we find here in Sugar Hill, and that's our bread and butter here at the Atlas Real Estate team. Now, me and my family, we were transplants into the Atlanta metro area like so many others are right now. And as a local real estate agent, I get to use that expertise and help my clients to do the same. So if you are thinking about moving to Sugar Hill or any great Atlanta suburb, then feel free to reach out with our information in the description. We can answer any questions you have and help get you started on the home ownership process. Now, one of my favorite things about the Sugar Hill area is how affordable it is. Now, a lot of its surrounding suburbs are quite expensive, places like Alpharetta, Johns Creek, and Suwanee, with median home values that get into the mid-700s and higher. In fact, Suwanee, just south of Sugar Hill, has a median home value in the 700,000s. In comparison, Sugar Hill over the last 3 months at time of filming has a median home value of just $435,000. And if you remove attached options like townhomes and apartments, we're still only in the mid-400s for your median home value. That is such fantastic value to be able to get a detached single-family home in the North Atlanta area in the mid-400s, and that's why so many people love to get into Sugar Hill. You get nearly the same level of amenities and access that a lot of these other cities do, while being able to get more home for your money and be able to use more of that money for your day-to-day lifestyle. So if you are looking to get into the North Atlanta metro area, but you don't want to break the bank on places like Milton or Johns Creek, then Sugar Hill can be a fantastic option to look in. Now, Sugar Hill is going to have some strong apartment and townhome options, but largely is going to be catered towards detached single-family homes. Again, it really is just going to have that suburban community feel to it. Now, in addition to that, we're going to have a fantastic level of shopping, lifestyle, and amenities. In terms of shopping in the city of Sugar Hill itself, you're going to have some great options. Everything from local family restaurants and shops to some of the bigger chain restaurants and fast food options. You're going to have a lot of that in the city of Sugar Hill. But on top of that, just down the road, you're going to have the Mall of Georgia. Now, the Mall of Georgia technically sits in Buford, but feels like it's just as much a part of Sugar Hill. And it is going to have everything you could ask for and more, from local restaurant options like Taco Mac to bigger chains like Raising Cane's, Cava, and more. You're also going to have a Costco, an IMAX movie theater, all the shopping and entertainment you could want, and a Topgolf just down the road. So when you think of a small town and the lack of amenities that it typically has, and you're expecting to have to travel into Atlanta for any kind of shopping or entertainment, that's not going to be the case here in Sugar Hill. You have the Mall of Georgia with almost any entertainment entertainment options you could need just down the road. Now for other levels of amenities, like I mentioned, we have tons of parks and playgrounds for the kids. One of our favorites is E.E. Robinson Park, where you've got a couple of fantastic playgrounds, an awesome splash pad in the summer, then everything from football fields to pickleball and tennis and baseball diamonds. It really has it all. You have other awesome playground options like Gary Perkle Park, among others. We also have an awesome revitalized downtown here in Sugar Hill, with the E-Center, which is just a super affordable fitness center with a basketball court, among other things, to the local theater and the Bowl Amphitheater, where they host live local events. It is the charming, walkable downtown that everybody hopes for when they move to a smaller city. Another one of our favorite amenities here in the Sugar Hill area is you have the Gwinnett Stripers that play just down the road. Now the Gwinnett Stripers are the local AAA baseball organization, so any of the hot prospects or stars who just needed some rehab time are going to come through and play there as well. It's also a great family-friendly option if you want to take them out to the ball game, but don't want to trek all the way into Atlanta or pay the crazy prices to see the Braves play. They do gear the events more towards being family-friendly and for the kids as well, so it's an awesome option if your kids are getting into sports and want to go out and enjoy the baseball game. And that's all without mentioning one of the best access to amenities that we have here in Sugar Hill, and that is Lake Lanier. Whether you enjoy swimming, boating, kayaking, or just hanging out on the beach, having Lake Lanier right next door is one of the best parts of living in Sugar Hill. They've even got a local water park that sits on the shores of Lake Lanier, so anything you are looking to do that is water related, you have that at your fingertips. And on top of it all, you've got nearby golf courses, tennis centers, and amazing youth sports leagues. Sugar Hill offers the peace and family friendliness that you're looking for in a small town, while still coming big with the amenities. Now on top of that, one of the most important things to consider when you're moving to Sugar Hill is the access. Now if you are living in Sugar Hill and commuting down to the city of Atlanta for work, that is going to be a long drive. Now it is direct. As I mentioned, you have I-985 and I-85 just down the road, and that'll take you directly into downtown Atlanta. But you can expect to travel anywhere from 45 minutes to over an hour, depending on the time of day and the traffic levels that we're seeing. So while it is direct, it can be frustrating if you're going to have an everyday commute into the city of Atlanta. Now there are strong job markets just south of Sugar Hill in places like Johns Creek, Peachtree Corners, and Alpharetta. If you're traveling into those areas, it is going to be a lot easier than if you have a daily commute into Atlanta, but it is still going to be a little frustrating. The traffic can get quite congested in those areas, and that is something to consider. Now, if you are heading into the airport, that is south of downtown Atlanta, so you can expect that to take north of 45 minutes and even longer depending on the time of day and traffic. So while you are getting that peace and charm of a smaller town further out from the city, you are going to have to pay for that in your commute times. But in the city of Sugar Hill itself, especially as you get further away from the Mall of Georgia, the traffic isn't going to be nearly as bad as in some of these areas. Now, who is Sugar Hill perfect for? Again, we touched on this at the beginning of the video, but if you are a family with young kids up to teenagers or even looking to start a family soon, Sugar Hill could be perfect for you. Young professionals who are looking for value and also want to have a great lifestyle balance, you are going to be able to find that here in Sugar Hill. And anybody who wants to get further away from the city and enjoy resources like Lake Lanier, the North Georgia Mountains, or just in general the peace and calm that comes from being further away from the city, that is definitely going to be catered to you here. And finally, if you are a home buyer who wants more for your money and space in your home and yard, then Sugar Hill might be perfect for you. Now, maybe Sugar Hill is not the right city for you. And if that's the case, we are putting videos like this out on all the different North Atlanta suburbs, so make sure to check out another one of our videos to find something that might be a better fit. We'll throw one of these up here on the screen so you can check that out. And again, if you are looking to move to Sugar Hill or any other great North Atlanta suburb, feel free to reach out to us. Our information is in the description, and we are happy to get you started on that process. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see y'all later.